What's good, people? Playing some Battlefield 3 here. It's been a while, man. I'm downloading an update now, the multiplayer update 6. I was just able to get this game in real quick before I did that. Haven't played this game in a while, but I do still play it, quite often. It is my game of choice as far as shooters, and that's just the game I'm gonna run with. I know a lot of guys play different shooters, and I've tried some from time to time, but I find myself coming back to Battlefield because I just like the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what we're gonna have in the future as far as next consoles and things like that in terms of shooters. That should be very interesting. But basically, you're gonna see here, man, I do pretty decent in this game, man. I believe I go 8-4. I'm not a beast player. I've said that plenty of times before. I'm nowhere near some of the other commentators that you see out there, putting up huge numbers. I'm not really gonna do that. I do get more kills than deaths, so that's really all that matters. And I have a lot of fun playing the game. Alright, so just to get back to the topic at hand, man, as you see in the title, I'm gonna basically talk about here, what type of things we're expecting from the next console. Whether that be the PS4 or the Xbox720 or whatever the name will be. And also want to hear from you guys in the comments, do you feel one way or another? Do you feel strongly towards leaning towards the Xbox720, or have you already decided to get the PS4 since what they've shown has wowed you? Or are you just a Sony guy versus an Xbox guy or a Microsoft guy, what have you? So I want to hear all of that in the comments, man. I thought I'd do something different here. And most of you guys that watch my channel, primarily I do the sports thing. But, I play all kinds of games, man. I'm definitely going to try to, bring more regular commentaries to you guys when I can, instead of always doing the breakdowns. But just to mention some of the things that I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to seeing what each console has to bring, has to offer. PlayStation has stepped out there. Sony has really stepped out there, and they're showing their hand, and it's a good one. It's like playing a poker game. They throw their hand down first. And like, yeah, beat that. Got to admit, I can't really recall all of the specs off the top of my head right now, but you guys out there already know. They're coming with a lot of things. Looking at that conference, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Microsoft is gonna do. I can only imagine that they would do similar things, if not more. Just keeping it real. The Xbox has pretty much been the primary console for online gaming, so you can almost expect that they're gonna blow it out in that area. So this should be very good. But more so, what I expect from these consoles as far as the games, I expect like in-depth details. I expect to be immersed in this game. I want it to be more immersive in all of these games. Even like games like these shooters here. I want to see them expand upon things that we've never seen before. Like I've always talked about the idea, just to give you an example. I want to see a shooter where you can actually see where the guy's wounded. He gets hit in the leg, he's gonna have a limp. He gets hit in the shoulder, his shoulder starts to drag or whatever, he's holding that arm or dragging that arm. I want to see all of that. I want to see where you really have to hit a guy in a certain spot in order for him to die. A headshot has to be a headshot. You won't be able to just take a guy's legs out and he's dead. You know what I mean? I want to see more in-depth details like that. In terms of sports, I want to see the sidelines being interactive in football games, particularly games like Madden, and, halftime shows being blown like out of proportion, just taking it to the next level in all of these games. I just want to see those minor details, and that's really what I'm expecting, because I can honestly say, as far as the graphics look pretty good right now. You have to admit that. The graphics look pretty decent. Now, definitely I want to see a boost in that area, of course. But, me personally, I want to see the gameplay just take it to the next level. I want to be blown away because, like we all have heard, in the past with some of our favorite games, we've been advised that, the games are limited, per disk space or what have you, and there's just things that they can and cannot do. And now, we're hearing from these developers, as far as, you know, Sony and other companies alike, they're saying that that's not going to be an issue. You know, they're saying that the games are going to have so much space, well, the consoles will have so much space. So I just want to see these developers utilize all of that. You know, even with sports games, I want to see more story. You know, why can't we have, you know, a story like how NFL Blitz was? You know, like, if you guys really remember that, why can't we have something like that in an NFL game, like Madden? You know, or if, let's say EA doesn't get the exclusive license again, and now, hey, to be honest, I would love that because I want to see this competition come back in the football realm. Then whatever game is out there, you know, take it to the next level. You know, I want to see like a my player mode in a football game, and you really follow this guy's life story. You know, and I know I'm rambling a little bit here, guys. You know, bear with me, but for the most part, I just want to see these games take it to the next level. I want to be immersed in these games, regardless of the game type that I'm playing. You know, I want the same immersive experience with my sports game that I would get from, you know, my Battlefield experience, or, you know, my first person shooter experience, or, you know, if I'm playing an RPG or what have you. I just want all of these games to be fully immersive. I mean, just take over. You know, letting me spend countless hours in a game, and it's not because, you know, I'm just playing, it's because I want to play that game. Like, I can't put it down. And that's what I'm expecting. Alright, so that's really about all I really have to say here, man, as you're watching these last few kills here. And like I said, I did pretty decent in this game, man. If I'm not mistaken, I did 8-4. And that's about it. You know, I'm not going to do much better than that. I think the best game I've even posted in Battlefield, I believe one time I did go 17-3, which was, you know, outstanding for me. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. You know, I don't really have much more to say. You know, I just want to hear from you all. You know, definitely please sound off in the comments and let me know what you all think, man. Give me, you know, let me know what you feel. Tell me how you feeling about the console, which consoles you prefer or you're looking the most forward to. Like I said, we haven't heard much from Microsoft yet, but, you know, just let me know which way you think you're going to go. All right, folks, let me know what you think.